All right. How are you doing, guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And we are here for the finale of RWBY Volume 8. I'm going to warn y'all right now, this is going to be a long video. Yeah. We're probably going to talk about everything. So let's try to keep the intro kind of brief so we can talk just about the episode.
Facts.
So yeah, everyone obviously knows what happens last time, so I think we can skip the general recap and maybe just go with theories. Like we know what's going on. You guys know what's going on. We're gonna do y'all a favor and cut some of the intro out, and we're gonna go pretty much into it. I just want to make some theories and kind of my thoughts of where where they're gonna go. Okay, so
go ahead.
I have made a prediction of about 4 deaths in this video. So, or in this chapter. So, first, I think Penny's dead, because her story's done.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a real girl. Yeah. I don't know the full story about Pinocchio. Does he go back to being a doll?
I don't believe so, but they would have to tell us because I don't know either.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Penny's dead because I say it. Y'all have heard me say it a billion times. If you have all these things that need to come together in order for something to happen, then you whatever you call it, you have to do it in some way.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think having all 4 of the maiden powers in one person will necessarily do anything, such as bringing all the relics together. That's its own different ball game. So it doesn't fall into this category. But I think Cinder being so power hungry, and having her objective of wanting multiple maiden powers, I think someone somehow needs to show it. So maybe Penny gets the powers, right? And she becomes the quad maiden, right? I'm going to refer to it as the quad maiden until, as I believe that there's going to be a quad maiden, which is all 4 of the maidens, so which is like original Ozpen.
Acquainted.
Right? So, I'm thinking Penny's dead. Okay. Because that is I think her story's done.
Yeah.
Right. She became a real girl. Yeah. That's it. That there was a giant whale. The whale's dead. Like,
facts.
There's not really much there. She can't come back to life unless like a former version of herself gets rebuilt. But she doesn't have a core, so they have to rebuild her. So maybe Penny dies, and then they get a second Penny when Pietro sacrifices himself again. It wouldn't be that core, it'd be a different core.
Oh, true.
Right, but he may have her past memories.
Yeah, that's
so
true too.
like in the cloud or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I would imagine she's made through a computer, so I imagine she got something. But
the second one is, I think it's obviously Ironwood. Although I think it would be a better twist if Ironwood kills Winter. I think that would be a better twist. It's almost even though I want to see.
I think everyone that wants Ironwood to die, but it's almost one of those things too. Where is it too obvious though?
Yeah,
it's almost.
I'm thinking it's more of a red herring. Red herring being a false lead.
Yeah, false lead. Yeah.
So onto something. So it's like this is an obvious target. That's obviously who they're going to be, which they use the obvious target as the decoy.
Yeah.
Right. So I think obviously we could point out Ironwood's going to die, right? Yeah. But I think it could be a really cool twist if Ironwood kills Winter. Although we don't know.
So in that situation, it could be either work type thing going on there. Yeah.
I could see either one, honestly.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm still leaning toward Ironwood dying. Yeah, I think that's the more logical one.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
The third one was one that kind of already happened. Yang. I don't know. Right? I went and I don't think she's dead at all, but if they decided to do like a kill main character play here, that would be one of the biggest ball plays they can do. I'm saying that would.
It just depends on how ballsy Ruby is. Are they willing to do it?
That is a huge. Like, I don't want Yang to be dead.
Yeah,
but if they did it from a creative writing standpoint, that would be insane. And I think it would elevate this story like strength to a whole new level.
Oh yeah,
of depth. Like, I think it would be an insane play for them to do.
And I told you, I don't want her to die like this either, but I'm okay with her dying. I would prefer to die in a different way. Like, I wanted her to die by the hands of somebody else in front of, like, her sister and, you know, the teammates. But, I mean, if this is the way they decide to go, I mean, I'm okay with it, too. I mean...
Because throwing Yang in there kind of makes it seem like, oh, it's not dangerous to be in there at all.
Yeah, I mean...
Right? But... Yeah. It was really suspenseful when he was like, "Do not fall." Like, I mean, it was like, okay, so it is dangerous.
There has to be something. There has to be something.
So it was like, it's dangerous, but then it was like,
but is he?
But then they threw Yang in there, and it was like, okay, so it's not dangerous.
It could not be dangerous. I mean, I don't know. It could just, like you said, we talk about put him in another dimension.
Because he never said what happened. It's probably like what I'm thinking. Is that it's going to be some sort of little pocket dimension, and then
it's kind of like what's that?
The only person that can go in there.
What's that place that people say they get stuck when it's between like heaven and a hell? They get stuck. Purgatory.
I was thinking paradigm. But
it could be like a purgatory type thing where it's like a dimension where they're stuck and they can't go anywhere type thing.
Yeah.
And then that could help your theory, which maybe not in this season or maybe next season. I don't know. That Raven could be the only way that she gets out because we don't. Like that video we watched, we don't know the extent of her portal and what it can do.
Yeah.
Versus other magic. So
I would like for her to be alive.
Yeah.
100%. Right, because there's still a lot of character development and things that can happen. But this would be such a ballsy move.
Yeah.
That I would totally not be down. I would totally be down for it to happen. Because from a writing standpoint, that is so creative.
I'm also okay with the thing we talked about last time, the whole way you worded it, the Romeo and Juliet thing. I would be okay with even Blake dying because she thinks Yang's dead.
Yes.
So she's willing to throw herself out there like that. I could be okay with that too. Either way, but I don't.
And then the fourth one would be Ren. Yeah. So his aura broke, and they're currently being ravaged.
Did we even catch that last week?
I did, yes.
Oh, you did? I didn't catch
it.
Oh, maybe you did say it. Okay, because I don't. I just don't blatantly.
I think
remember
I catch a lot more than you do. Too, but I'm also very much more into the show than probably most people. So, but his aura is broken. They're being. I already made my joke, but they're being ravaged.
Yeah.
Because they're ravengers.
Yeah, ravengers.
But
Oh man.
But
But yeah, we're here.
They could die. Yeah, so kind of like because that we saw citizens getting yeeted by I forget which one it was, D or Dudley, on the train. How he got swooped up.
Yeah.
Like we saw regular Elysians just getting swooped up.
Oh, sure. Now he's a regular.
So guy. I mean, he has guns and he can shoot, and he's still a
skilled fighter.
He's still skilled, but his aura is broken, so he can't detect emotions. He can't. He can't shield people. Yeah. So if someone's gonna die, he can't be like they're invisible. So he can't save anyone. So which means someone else could die.
Yeah. Oh man.
And let me see my.
That could be what it is too.
No. The third was Yang, but that didn't make sense. No, the third one for me was supposed to be. Wait, did I say Cinder already?
No, you didn't say Cinder. But
I said Penny.
You said Penny.
I said Penny.
But I feel like we should categorize those moments like in like Penny / Cinder and then like Ironwood / Winter. Like because those are kind of like toss ups.
Because here's why I'm 50-50 on whether Penny or Cinder. Because right now I think Blake. I think she's going to get a level head. Right. She's a little out of it right now, but I think she's going to be able to kind of stabilize and. She's going to go maybe fight Cinder, right?
Okay.
I think that's going to happen.
Okay.
Which will leave Neo and RWBY fighting one-on-one. And I think RWBY may be able to mention that Torchwick died to a Grim.
Maybe.
You know?
That's true because it could get...
Because, I mean, I've said it before, Neo doesn't know. She thinks.
That's true because she could say... RWBY's gonna be like, why are you helping her? What's your purpose? Like, what are you doing? And then obviously Neo can't speak. Well, we don't know if she can speak.
Oh, she could turn into Roman actually.
But
that'd be kind of cool to see if she Roman. That'd be kind of cool to see.
And she has Roman's hat on, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And because RWBY could notice that hat, you're right, and be like, if it's all over him, I didn't kill him. He got eaten because he was bantering on about whatever. That could
my original one. Where she's gonna stab Cinder in the back, because we could even see Neo become the maiden, because she's young enough.
Okay, Cinder or her with the maiden power would be ridiculous. Because hand-to-hand combat, she was getting the upper hand on Cinder in hand-to-hand combat.
I think it would be a really cool scene. I think it'd be a really cool scene to give Neo the maiden powers. I think that'd be an insane play.
I didn't even. That'd be kind of crazy.
Because, like I said, if the Neo, you know,
rocking the shirt.
Neo wants revenge for Roman.
Yeah.
But if you think back, Cinder was the one who recruited him.
Yeah.
And put him on this path. I mean, obviously.
That's true. And then she could be like, well, if he died to a Grimm, it's obviously not your fault. And the only reason he was ever in the situation in the first place is because of Cinder. I don't know.
Having two illusionists on the good guys? Come on.
Oh, dude.
Bro. Come on, bro.
GG's.
Yeah, the physical and a mental. Bro, come on. GG's, all right?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yo, we're here, bro.
Is there anything? Jacques is dead.
Oh, yeah, Jacques said, wow. Yeah, we had to recap that one. Jacques
I didn't want him dead like that.
Yeah, because I agreed. Like, I think how I put it was kind of a cringe-worthy moment. I mean, it was cool, but it was cringe.
I was okay with him just being a douchebag.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Like, just put him in the corner.
I kind of felt like, you know, like that one guy said, we watched a recap guy. He was like, when he said he didn't really get the development, even though we obviously don't like him, like we could care less about him.
Yeah.
But like we at least wanted to get a little more out of him before he died. Like, or like
he didn't even need to die. Just leave him in the corner. Yeah. It was fine.
I mean, he literally was gonna get his son. I guarantee you would just treat him like dirt. We're like, yeah, guess what? I run the company now, man. Oh, it would have been awesome to see him get worked by his son. Like, yeah. Go do dishes, Dad. Shut your face. I'm gonna drink whiskey.
Just let him be someone that everyone hated. Right?
Yeah,
he was an okay character to hate, you know.
And it was that was a very out of the ballpark play by them. I will admit that was a very like.
It felt a little weird, but
yeah. And I mean, you did state in the moment when it happened that him and Ironwood always had a hatred for each other. Like they always did. I mean, we've seen.
So I mean, technically, he was the one who let Watts infiltrate, and all this bad stuff started happening.
Yeah, that's true too.
Which means technically it was treason. So
that's true. Okay, so I mean, I get Ironwood's perspective.
It's not the worst thing. It just could have been. It was
out of the ballpark. Like there's so many things.
He should have just been in prison.
There's so much happening there. What was the point of Ironwood taking the 5 seconds out of his day to?
Yeah, he should have kept with his. I don't give a crap about him.
Yeah.
And he should just left
he's not part of the mission anymore. Like, he's not in the way.
Oh, speaking of that, I think Atlas falls. I think it happens this episode.
Yeah, it probably does.
So I think we see that, and then we see Salem with her arm like.
The words were. Or Oscar said that it only had enough gravity just to keep it up for like so long. Yeah, and then it would slowly.
I think we're gonna see it.
Yeah, physically see it. Yeah.
So I think everyone's gonna be gone, and then it's going to be gone. So I think it'll be kind of cool to see.
Double death? ? He kills Winter, but he gets stuck on Atlas, so then he dies as well.
The doorway's still there.
Oh, that's true. The doorway's still there. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about for the staff?
Ooh, hold up. Wait. The second they use the staff to create something else, like whatever they created last, disappears. Yeah. Right? So when they used the staff to create this dimensional pathway, the robot body that they used for Penny disappeared. So if they use the staff, that pathway disappears. Time stops.
Oh, hold on.
Right? We do have to remember that. And I said many things like, oh, you know, he created the vaults. No, he couldn't have done that because it would have disappeared upon using something else. So someone else would have had to create it. But, like, there could be someone stuck in there. So say, like, Cinder gets stuck in there. And then they use the staff to create a hot dog or some crap. And then Cinder, the place disappears. She falls into the abyss, goes to where Yang is. They have to somehow tag team their way out of this place.
Yo, I didn't even think about that. But I thought about it different though. I thought if maybe they created it, then everything disappeared in there, including the abyss. Like it's not even it's gone. Like it's just like it was never there. Like you're done.
But he didn't create that area. Yeah, he created that space in that area.
Yeah, so that's why
it's a three-dimensional plane because there's oxygen. Yeah. There's gravity.
And he knew about that. He knew whatever that was underneath. Yeah. Because he was like, don't fall, because he knows what that is apparently.
Yeah, it was a place like the vaults.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Okay.
You ready?
And there's no more wishes.
Yeah, no more wishes.
Sorry, no more wishes. There's no more questions.
Questions, yeah.
So questions are gone. Okay. Okay, let's go. This episode contains... Oh, wait, what is it? This episode contains themes of death. It may be distressing for some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Themes.
Themes.
Plural. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, let's go kill everybody.
Is this the first time the show's giving us a warning about death?
About deaths, yes.
It better be gruesome. I'm expecting gruesomeness.
I want to be like, ugh.
I want to be appalled at what I see.
Want something. I said this earlier.
Yeah.
I said I want something that's gonna make me dread the wait.
Yeah.
Until October, November, December, whenever they decide to release it again.
Yeah.
This is the last time we're gonna hear this.
Yo, turn it up a little bit. Is it turned up all the way?
Is it turned up all the way?
Yeah, it sounds like. Oh, it is turned up. For me, it sounds quiet. I don't know why. But we're good. We're good. I ain't worried about it. It's all good. I can hear it.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready, dude.
It's a longer episode. It's 23 minutes, so we're probably getting about 4 minutes of credit, so maybe 19 minutes.
Yeah, it's all good. Yo, I'm ready. I'm hype.
No place here. Dude, to think of all the stuff that we watched.
Facts.
Like the Hound seems so minuscule now, even though that's probably such a huge please. It's such a small piece of such a big play that they're gonna do in the future.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, like I said, this season's been so intense. I forgot the Hound was even a part of this season. Like I thought, I totally forgot it was.
In the second part, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh man.
Even though it got resolved at the beginning of the second part.
Yeah.
So this is the falling. All 4 of them fall.
Yes.
So they could technically all 4 fall.
Didn't one of us say that last time? I think I might have said, like, what if they all just said, screw it, let's jump in and see what happens, or something like that. I forget.
Maybe.
Because I think I said.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what was the title? The final word. Oh my gosh.
Because I think I said they might get overwhelmed by like fighting Neo and what's her name, and they just say screw it and they jump in to see what happens. But I don't know. Oh, back
this
to the
thing's
whale.
Still dissolving.
Oh, we might see Salem now, dude. If it's already showing the whale.
Yeah. Thing's still dissolving, dude.
Yeah, we might get a Salem intro in the beginning. Yo.
Oh yeah, this is definitely Salem.
Dude, Salem's coming back in the beginning, bro.
Come back in the beginning.
Oh, they're fighting. Okay, it didn't just like happen.
I thought she already had both of her swords out.
I know she did.
Oh, maybe she interchanges them.
Yeah, comboed it. Ooh.
I have sacrificed everything.
No, you have sacrificed everyone else. You closed the borders. You squeezed Mantle until it broke.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna do us a favor.
We need captions.
I have sacrificed everything.
No, you have sacrificed everyone else. You closed the borders. You squeezed Mantle until it broke.
I have only done what's best for Remnant, and no one is grateful.
Oh, hit her with the combo.
Dude. Yeah, he pulled his gun out and hit her with it. He ain't playing, dog. Oof.
Oh, good save.
Priority 1.
Save the people. Save the people. Get the people out.
Wanted is the maiden power. I can buy you all time. Penny.
Oh,
Penny might sacrifice herself, dog. Oh.
their origin break. Just.
I'm right here. I'm what you want.
I want it all.
Oh, I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Get up!
You called her helping them out.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. So that means Neo and Ruby are one-on-one right now. Dude, Crow, kill her.
Making a mistake.
No, they should bond.
What happened to Clover? I regret.
Stop already!
Oh my gosh.
Get out of the way!
Elm.
They're
do this! They're still evacuating in Mantle! Why can't you just let me do my job? Because you're our friend! And we won't let you go through with this!
Yes, let them have a moment.
Oh no. Elm, help. Elm, grab it. Elm, grab it.
He... The last bit of good luck. Dude! Eruption Fang called that... Dude, Eruption Fang called that. He said that the
Clover?
Clover was gonna do... What? Oh my gosh! She just sauced on her so hard!
Leave her alone.
Oh, she's dual wielding?
Oh, she just punched her through the portal. She just punched her through the portal.
Oh my gosh.
Come on!
Said wait? I thought she said Blake.
For Yang.
He broke Weiss's door. Do they jump off because they're all getting overwhelmed? Oh, okay, that was lucky.
She just lost Crescent Rose?
The autopilot's locked. We gotta go.
She just lost Crescent Rose? Did it fall off?
To make it
Yeah,
out
it fell
of the
off.
last
Can...
wrench. I've killed us all. I'm sorry. Oh, you can't!
I can. If it means saving all of my friends.
Dude, Harriet, you freaking suck, man. I liked him too.
What?
Dude, I like Vine, man.
Dude, he was so cool.
And he lost him because Harriet's stupid attitude. Yo, Ruby.
She's not gonna help. She's not gonna help Neo.
You should have never threatened me. And you should have never been born.
Guess who's a good guy now? Guess who's a good guy now?
They didn't save...
She broke her thing. They're all falling. Yep.
Okay, so it's not death.
No. Get back.
Weiss is gonna jump off too. Or she's gonna fall off.
Oh, she's using Blake's weapon?
She doesn't have a... I guess she does have a weapon. I don't know why she's using Blake's.
Bring him here.
What did he say? Bring who here?
She's gonna go through. She's not gonna be able to come back.
Yeah.
Letting all her friends die first.
You wouldn't know anything about friends.
Yet he still has revenge against Pyrrha.
Yeah.
What if...
Oh snap! Little 3v1 right here for that random team. Her arms
It's
freaking-
Salem.
She's back.
Yep, Penny's dead. Oh no, she's not dead. She just got stabbed by her arm.
What if they both die? Think of Ruby. Think of Ruby. She's not gonna
Hold on.
think of Jean,
My
right?
semblance.
No. There's not enough time to heal me. She can't get the staff and the power. But there is something you can do.
No, I don't know where the others are, but
You can't go to Jean, right?
No, absolutely not.
Let
I
me
mean-
choose this one thing.
What, let me choose this one thing.
Trust me.
She's gonna kill herself. She gets kicked off. Oh, are we about to get a double death on screen, dude?
Who could she think of? She might think of. She might think of Winter. The person the powers were supposed to go to.
He just killed her. He did it.
It might go to.
Salutations! You made it!
Where... What is this?
I thought of you, and here we are.
Winter got it, bro.
It seemed fitting that it should be you. It was your power, after all.
No, Penny. You were always the real maiden at heart. I was just a machine. Just following orders.
This is how she'll beat Ironwood.
Yeah. She gets struck with the powers right as
You were
she's about
my
to die.
friend.
Thank you for trusting me with this. When you're gone,
I won't be gone. I'll be part of you.
Dude, Penny's gone, bro.
I'm glad.
That's rough. Jean had to do it.
So, the destiny I chose for you has arrived.
You chose nothing. This was a gift.
He
She just one shot him.
yeah. I'd be so okay with Jean about killing Cinder, but I don't think he will. He's dead. Oh, Jean, jump off. Just jump off. She straight up confronted her, dude. She ain't scared. Well, we know what happens to Cinder when she fights elite fighters who have maiden powers.
How is she able to summon there? I thought her semblance just broke. Because it's different than maiden, unless she's summoning. No, that's her. That's her Okay.
Oh no.
She gonna. Oh, clean.
So the whole team fell off. But they didn't fall off for the reason I said they would fall off. They just actually fell
Really
off.
not worried about the team.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be fine.
Got a pissed off Winter Cinder.
It's Salem.
There's a pissed off Salem.
Mom's back.
Are going to pay for everything you've done.
Get out there, Jean.
She
Jump, brother, jump, brother.
She doesn't have aura or nothing.
He fell into.
Was his staff used to create something? It just didn't disappear. Winter got through though.
Yeah. Now this one tapping. Okay, easy.
Oh my god, she looks like a goddess, bro. Okay, so they don't really have to worry. Oh, they brought him back. Nice. So those are those little things. I don't know what they're called, but they were a it was a contest.
Oh.
So that's a fan made Grim.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. Did she?
Okay, I did have a small micro theory
And here comes Salem.
that maybe he could join the bad team.
I failed you again, Master.
Does Ironwood join Salem?
Before our
She doesn't
eyes,
care about that. She only wants.
killed Ruby. And before Ruby and her teammates fell, they used the lamp's final question. I couldn't stop them.
She
I couldn't
lied.
even stop the
She
maiden
just
from
lied.
escaping without putting the relics in jeopardy. I'm sorry.
She lied.
She could have gone to Watts.
In pursuit of a new world, no cost is too great. You've done well, Cinder. Our work here is done.
She lied and said that team used the last question when she did.
You said they used the staff. I assume you rid the world of their creation.
No, you idiot. You're gonna die.
I mean, this is still his objective.
What did you create in its stead?
I merely added more flames to the fires of
Did she
Atlas.
kill Watts?
Yeah. She killed Watts.
And that's checkmate.
He's gonna die to Atlas falling.
Wow. She killed Watts.
Wait, you just land there?
Yeah, it
It
did.
doesn't like.
You'd think it would implode it. It's like it would just like cause a big old explosion. I hope they got everybody out of Mantle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool though. Dude, look at that! Dude, that's incredible!
Wow.
Look at that, dude!
That's how we're ending? No. Don't leave me on that.
Oh, there's still more time. There's not more time.
That was the season finale? I have to wait now? Dude, Cinder, bro. Cinder killed Watts and was willing to kill, and she thinks she killed Neo. Bro, she straight up took her team and threw him in the dirt, bro.
She's a villain! I'm telling you!
Dude, she straight up got Watts killed, bro. She killed Watts.
Okay.
The water.
The Tree of Life? The Genesis tree? Maybe?
Well, it seems like.
That looks to. It appears to be like a Genesis tree, like a Tree of Life.
Yeah, Tree of Life, some sort, yes.
We saw Ruby's scythe, which means the whole team's there.
And Jean.
And Jean.
Neo.
And Neo. And the herd of civilians.
Yeah.
And any other civilians that fell down. So it's not just Team RWBY. It's not just name characters.
It's huge groups of people, actually, now I think about it, because there's a lot of civilians that fell off.
Yeah. So they can obviously you're gonna have to lead all these people, be like heroes. Bro.
Yo, Neo might come to the good team, bro. That was the setup for her.
I don't think she's gonna come to. She might help the good guys.
I mean, she literally was. Ruby's never tried to kill Neo, but Cinder literally just tried to kill Neo, like kill her. Like she thought Cinder thinks she just plummeted to her death, and it's not like Neo let go. She kicked Neo off. She did that. And no, I mean, Neo holds grudges. I mean, she was right or die for Torchwick. Now
she'll be able to talk to RWBY.
Yeah. And,
RWBY will be able to talk to her.
But they might have a moment like we talked about before, where Torchwick gets brought up, like, and then because RWBY might ask, why were you helping her in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll point at the hat and be like, because of this. And
she'll just turn into Roman.
Yeah, and then she was like,
she'll literally just turn into Roman.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right, yeah. And then RWBY like, I didn't kill him, right? Like, we were fighting, but he is the reason he literally got himself killed. And then she'd be like, I mean, she'd probably not be like, ugh. He'd be like, but I mean, I'm sure she'll be like really? Like, really? And then, I think she's gonna be the next objective, dog. Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's
we didn't really get anything too gruesome. I thought we were getting something crazy gruesome, but we didn't really get anything too gruesome.
I think it was just themes of death. I think that was it. It's just saying that people were going to die. But Salem's back. Mom's back and she's pissed. Right. That's a cool scene right there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
look
perfect
at that
frame you just got. That's actually pretty dope. Actually a really cool frame. That's a really dope picture.
Oh my gosh. That's incredible. That's an incredible scene I just clicked on.
Exactly, 211.
Oh my gosh. So these two are fighting.
Yep.
Right. She didn't kill him. It's pretty interesting though. Which makes sense because that's not who she is.
But it's right. So I guess the blast was maybe redirected directly in front of him, maybe, so it blew him back. I'm guessing. I'm assuming.
And it could be like this is the fate that you brought to yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I mean, he died with the city if he drowns in that flood.
So priority 1, save the people.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Penny's dead.
And she ain't just dead. Jean had to do it. Jean had to stab her. He finished her. That's why he cried.
That's why I cried.
Yeah, I mean, imagine someone you care about. I mean, it's not like it's not like that was pure to him, but it was a friend of his. And
he's like, he could have saved her, but there wasn't time.
There wasn't time.
That was the point.
And then she was like, can you, end me? And
which this could be a dramatic moment for John that could evolve his semblance.
Yeah.
He just got his semblance back in Volume 5, but that doesn't mean it can't evolve. Like, there's not a time frame on it. Like, you can get it, and then 5 seconds later, it can evolve.
I mean, that's huge for him. That is huge. He just had to kill one of his friends for the greater good, like, to make sure they keep going. Like,
yeah, he's supposed to be, like, a protector, the shield.
I mean, he had to literally through the chest of Penny. Like, oh, my God, bro.
With Pyrrha's I mean, it was metal on it. Wasn't Pyrrha's sword. It was his sword with Pyrrha. It was like their sword.
Yeah.
With that sword, he had to kill the person who Pyrrha killed.
Yeah.
Technically, she killed her.
Yeah.
So it's like she was almost kind of like forgiving, because she touched that part, right?
Yeah.
She was almost forgiving Pyrrha, right? Because it wasn't her fault.
Yeah, it wasn't her fault. Yeah.
So like there was so much more symbolism in that scene. Oh my goodness. Okay.
That kick was awesome.
That was a good scene. Right?
That was a super good kick.
What you want? I want it all.
Break your jaw.
Wow. Oh my gosh, dude. Blake just like.
Yeah, my neck would definitely be done. I'm like, I'm done. You win. Later.
Oh my gosh. And we still have to remember, now Salem has both relics.
Yeah.
2 out of 4.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Then we get this scene. great scene. I thought this was really good in terms of character development. Because Vine, this is so mad. I thought it was going to be Marrow.
Yeah.
But it does make a lot of sense for it to be Vine.
Yeah.
Like, goodness, dude. Like, having Vine be the one to take the hit and leaving, because he's very logical.
He's emotionless. Well, yeah, I shouldn't say emotionless, but he's not
extremely emotionally stable.
Yeah.
I'd rather change it to that than say emotional, because he's very emotional.
He's emotional. He very, very sound with his emotions. Very,
like he keeps it in check, like completely. So now he's making the greater good decision.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if it was necessarily necessary. Like, I think everyone was already out.
Yeah.
So I think he might have just died for nothing. But then again, the explosions might have gone into the...
Yeah, well, apparently it was a huge... I mean, the bomb was big enough, because we stated this back when the whale died, that Ironwood thought that was the bomb.
Yeah.
So it would have probably been a big enough explosion to destroy Mantle, even from in the sky.
That's not what I'm saying. I think everyone was already in the portals at that point.
I see what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that maybe it still makes sense, because when Cinder shot those things, the little glass shards, it still went through. So I think the explosion... would go into the doorways and start knocking more people off.
And they may not have, like I said, the bomb was so big, they might not have been... It was essentially a nuke, I guess. Yeah.
Well, not a nuke. It would have been a lot bigger than that.
Yeah,
but, you know,
sure.
I don't think he can suppress a nuke.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
True.
I think it was just a big bomb. That's it.
Yeah.
So the great scene though, because this is she's very driven for. If you haven't seen, I know you haven't seen it, but if y'all haven't seen Eruption Fang's video on Harriet, like, he called the clover. He called it. He said Crow's been carrying that around, and it's the one piece of good luck they could possibly have.
And it actually came in clutch.
And it was like, and it got caught on the side of the, like, how lucky is that?
Yeah, extremely lucky.
Or it's just bad luck for the villains, if you want to say Crow.
True.
Or maybe it's a mixture, right?
Yeah.
But she was like, because you're our friend, bro. So she's coming intact with her emotions, because they were like,
and it's funny how that guy we watched before this brought up how he wished all three of them would have a moment, and then the next episode,
we get a moment. Yes.
The next episode.
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. It was incredible. And then the piece of good luck, right? Initiate. So good luck is that it stopped. Bad luck is that the countdown started because Watts.
Yeah.
So, but Watts, dude, oh my gosh, I didn't think Watts was dead.
I thought he had talked sense into Cinder. Nah, Cinder was like, yo, I'm gonna act like you talk some sense into me, which he did. But I think she did take it into consideration. But she's like, but you're gonna pay for talking to me like that. Like, you're gonna talk to me like I'm a pleb. You're not gonna talk to me like I'm a piece of trash. Nah. See you later. See you later.
She's like, I'm gonna use, which I did say when she pulled him back. Said no. She's like, oh, she's gonna kill him. I said no. She's gonna use him.
Use him. Yep. And when she got what she wanted, she said, bye.
Which now thinking in the past episode when she was walking out the door, she's like, Watts, you deserve this. Oh my gosh, you deserve this, Watts.
I didn't even think of that, bro.
Like, yo, you deserve this for messing with me, alright? Remember your place.
I didn't even think about that. Yo, Cinder's a savage, my guy. She is the savage.
Dude, she had this joint planned from the beginning,
yes, bro. Guy. I mean, she literally got the staff, and as soon as she went through that portal, the place went away.
I mean, it's time stops.
Yeah.
Right.
So she had. It means as soon as she
practically instant. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because time stops. Yeah. So she literally went through this portal, said whatever the lamp is, Ambrosius or whatever.
There was no code. There was no password. They didn't have to call the code.
That's right. But so either way, she uses it, and then it's. Oh my god! Literally leaves a portal. Hey, I want to make the flames even stronger and the burning down of Atlas quicker. Oh yeah, I can do that.
I need a reference. Poof! There you go, right there. This is your reference right here. Just do this, but really big.
Yeah, I could do that. But yeah, wow.
Oh my dude, Cinder though. Okay. So we did end up getting the 1v1.
She got so
I'm
wrecked.
sorry. That is so
wrecked.
she saw so hard, bro.
Hey, you know what though? Ruby sauced her back.
She did, but
She didn't ride a blade. I mean, she literally rode Ruby's blade.
oh, do you see the tears? Oh, so she had tears in her eyes. Obviously.
Yeah. Water, yeah, with tear, yeah.
So she's still focused
Yeah.
on the mission.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So yes, Yang might have just died in her eyes, but she's still focused.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you're in battle, right, and you're next to your, sometimes...
This is
next
why
to-
she's the leader.
Yeah, sometimes you're next to your best friend in battle and you see them literally get shot in the head. You can't just like, you're obviously gonna like start like going like, you're gonna have emotions, but you have to realize you're in the middle of war. Like you can't your homie's gone, he's, you know, love him, whatever, but you gotta stay focused, bro. You're literally, they're coming at you now, bro. He's gone. So I mean, she knows what the
She
objective
threw her
is.
sight, bro, and she near just dodged.
And then she goes to hit, and then she rides that sucker. Rides it, and then goes, oh, bink!
Oh my gosh. Dude, Neo's got the sauce, bro.
Leave her alone.
Just knocks her into a portal. I love it.
But I did like the duel. She go,
Yeah, it was
like, oh, snap.
like the second one was like a
It's clean.
baseball swing. She's like,
I think Blake gets knocked off here, right?
yeah, she gets knocked off first.
Well, second.
Come
Second,
on.
I mean,
We
yeah.
have to do this for Yang.
This is the play that Ruby makes.
It was her thing went down, right?
Yeah. Of course, she perfectly lands on the platform, right? Just of course. But then Crescent Rose is gone. Laid. Yeah, this play is awesome.
The autopilot.
Because she can just ride her umbrella down. I think she did that, right?
There's no time to make it out of the blast range. I've killed us all.
This was a great scene. All right, I'm still gonna say that. I really like this scene.
Yeah.
Right. It was really sad because you have Elm, which used the feet,
Yeah.
and Vine, which used the hands. I've always thought this was a great combo.
Yeah.
But to have Vine, bro, do this, bro.
I'm sorry.
Oh, did he also use his feet, or was
He
it his
did.
hands?
He did just use his feet. No, that was definitely feet, I believe.
Was it his hands that he used to kind of push up?
It could have been, but it looked like it came from his feet.
Because his hands retracted, and then I think he could have pushed
Oh,
up.
I see what you're saying.
Because he's always used his hands. He's always used his hands.
I'm sorry.
No, it's his feet.
That part's really cool though, because he doesn't throw her off. She just kicked him off,
And he just gently puts her down.
and he just gently put her down. So he understands the stress she's going through,
Yeah.
and the fact that she nearly attempted to kill him
Yeah.
was all for her emotions. So he decides to just gently put her down because he understands her as a person.
Yeah.
This guy is the coolest man. Like,
And now he's gone.
and then he did like this flower kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which was very similar. I've always compared him they've always compared him and Ren,
Yeah.
right? So if you think about it, the flower, because that's Ren's symbol,
Yeah.
that's very
Cool,
unique. So
yeah.
now he's looking at it.
You can't!
I can. If it means saving all of my friends.
And he said with a smile. He's happy that he's doing something, bro. Oh my gosh. So she's distressed, and you're not out strengthening her. She's
Yeah.
holding you down.
Yeah. And then Kirk kind of looks at him and just gives him a head nod. He's the same
Because
thing.
she's now becoming super crazed because she's the one who just killed him pretty much, essentially.
Yeah.
It was like secondhand murder almost.
Yeah.
Pretty much. She's like the reason. Although he probably might have been able to just kind of whip. I don't know.
Yeah.
They said that it was big enough that they couldn't fly away fast enough.
Yeah.
So here you just have Crow. Look, that's this part's really important.
It's like the acknowledgement of. It's like respect. It's a respect thing. Thank you type thing.
Look. That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of the times that you don't need to even say words,
Yeah.
because body language and your actions will do most of the talking for you. And that right there
was perfect.
Was because they all treated Crow like an enemy for a long time.
Yeah.
But he understand there's a unity in understanding what is happening, and he's willing to pay the price. And then Bird. This man. This man. This is cool though. That is cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
I didn't expect him to be able
extending
to do
your aura, my guy. But I didn't even know he could do multiple.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane. Boom.
And then the tick.
Yep. Yep.
And now they are with her.
With Robin, yeah.
And what are they protecting? Like their alliance is no longer there because city is gone.
It's
like
gone. Yeah.
Now they get to be loyal. They're gonna have to figure out they're gonna be loyal to the people they swore to protect.
Yep.
Which is a callback to Volume 7, Chapter 12. Well, and all the other orders, but that was the specific line.
Yeah.
Where now they will be able to serve. There we go. Where's Marrow?
Where he was? Oh, he was with them. Oh, he was with Robin and Crow.
I guess he's probably knocked out. He's probably on the ship somewhere, knocked out.
Maybe
I mean, he has to be. I can't think of any other. They probably threw him on the ship. Yeah.
That wouldn't make.
I mean, because
sense,
there's a lot of they're cargo ships, pretty much.
Yeah, but why would he not be a part of anything that happened?
Because he got knocked out.
When?
The little robot running thing.
I thought
the hacked AI. He jumped in the way and took the blow, and he passed out.
Oh, okay,
yeah. So he's out. He couldn't do anything.
I was trying to remember because I thought the last thing he did was just freeze them three.
Yeah, he did freeze them three. They put the cuffs on.
They put the cuffs on
Vine, I think.
Yeah. Vine and her. I remember she had cuffs too.
Oh no, they only put the cuffs on Elm.
Yes.
Yeah, and the other two went away.
Yeah, that's right. And then he got. Yeah,
so they brought Elm, and probably Marrow's on the ship, probably sleeping somewhere. So he's probably asleep.
Yeah. So the sacrifice thing I think was a good call on your part though. I mean, because he probably would have been, if he wasn't knocked out, he probably would have been the one to do it because he could be like, yeah, I could literally just freeze it until I get to it far enough away and then just let it go off.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the exact capabilities of it,
yeah,
so
that's
I mean,
true too.
Like we don't know the exact rule. I mean, yeah, I still think that's very accurate, but I don't know.
That's
if
true though.
It might only affect
because it's a timer, and because he freezes movement, not necessarily time. So
I mean.
But
when you're talking, it's a machine.
It's a machine. So
it's ticking. Stuff on the inside is working, so we could have.
Yeah. But you're right. It might only work on people's movement.
Like you can't be like, it's gonna stay 2 o'clock for an hour.
It's like, wait, what?
For 2 hours. Oh my gosh! I hope it was worth it, bro.
This play's disgusting,
bro.
When you're door peeking with a shotgun and you hope they push you. I was making an Apex reference. I was like, when you open a door in Apex to get someone to come at you, and then you walk away from the door, you lure them in like we did, and then you bink them.
Oh my gosh! Look at this scene. Look at this picture right here, though. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
She's like, "Come on,
come on." She's like, "Come get it, boy." Finish. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
That was dirty. That was dirty. That was dirty.
And then Cinder took her shot.
Cinder doesn't interfere there. She beats her.
And Ruby's semblance is gone. So she can't whip up anymore.
She can't whip up anymore. Yeah.
You should have never threatened me.
What are you talking about? What are you thinking?
Physical illusions. Can that at any point could the staff is obviously real.
Yeah.
Obviously real. But could the lamp be a fake?
Oh.
Placed by like that specifically? Because after the fact.
That's a good point, dude. She might have just mimicked that lamp just now.
At any point.
Yeah, at any point. But I'm saying, like, in this specific... Oh, are you saying that she could have been rocking the fake one the entire time?
Well, after they used it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, try because they used it.
Yeah, you can't use a fake lamp.
Yeah.
But she could be holding like a...
Did they think that far ahead? You think Kirby thought that far ahead? Because that's a good thought. Because she could have done that. I mean,
there are all sorts of callbacks. They do all sorts of...
But does she... Is her ability allowing to do that? Or can you actually mimic a relic?
She can do anything.
Yeah, but can you mimic a relic? I mean, that's the thing. Like, I wonder if
she changed a Mistral ship into an Atlas ship. Yes, she can turn a book into a relic.
I'm saying, like, what if the magic powers of a relic don't allow you to mimic them? Is what I'm saying. Like, what if, like, Emerald was like, I don't know. I'm trying to say, like, what if it's out of their realm to do that because it's like a higher up thing? But I could be wrong. I'm just putting that out there. I don't know.
It's like it would be a replica, if you would.
Yeah.
I mean, the replica doesn't have the power of the original.
True. Okay,
so she can take whatever, and she could have made her hat, which she's still wearing, so it's obviously not that. But she could have taken her hat and been like, "This is the relic."
She did take it out of the hat.
Yes, but it was used.
Yeah, but I'm saying she could have like put it back in there and then had like the fake one on her hip the whole time, and then
it could be real though.
Yeah.
So we don't. I don't know. That's just something I was looking at. Maybe
I feel like Salem would have been able to tell it was fake from the get go.
I was thinking here at that, well, not at this point, but the point where her umbrella, that she had made the staff look like the umbrella and the umbrella look like the staff, but I don't know.
That's true.
I didn't. At this point, they've already used it after the fact, so that's not valid.
Yeah, it's not valid.
So she was about to use her silver eyes.
Should have never been born.
So this is a cold line.
And you should have never been born.
It's disrespectful.
And they don't save Neo. Makes sense, but because Blake would not save Neo, as Neo was the one who just pushed Yang off the ledge.
Yeah.
But this part right here, though, oof!
She just snaps it,
and then that's how Weiss got her gun. Major, any huntsman that went. So what do you say here?
May, Joanna, any huntsman that went through that gate, bring him here.
He's naming all the huntsmen. He's like,
because they don't know. No one in here knows that they can't come back through.
Yeah.
People on the other side know they can't go back through.
Yeah.
But they have to go through to find out that they can't come back.
Dude.
So good strategic planning had Weiss not said one-way ticket.
Yeah, I know.
Figures that a Schnee would be the last one standing, letting all her friends die first.
Dude, that's a cold line. Oh, she's breathing fire.
She was breathing. She blew it, bro. I didn't even catch it. She blew it out of her mouth. She spit on her, bro. She just spit on her.
Which is important to her character because Schnees are power people.
She spits.
And she dragon spit.
She's healing me. I gotta spit on you quick. There's something in my throat. Hold on.
That's some spicy food.
She's sneezing.
Some Mexican food.
She's just sneezing. Oh, my nose is
just like kill.
Yeah. Kills like
my bad.
My whoops. Dude,
that's incredible though. We've had. I told you Penny's story was done.
Yeah, you called it.
I told you Penny's story was done. The second they did that, it was done.
You called it.
You wouldn't know anything about friends.
And that's... wanted to be a real boy, wanted to have friends.
I feel like... What was I going to say? I just totally... Brain fart, my fault. I'm surprised she didn't think about RWBY, though. Thought about Winter. I mean, it makes sense. It all actually makes sense, but...
She still thought of...
Winter.
And what she said was real. She said it was originally your power, right? And that is what the Aesops did say. They said, yeah, it was originally her power and you stole it from her.
Yeah.
So it does make sense.
I mean, they had literally been training, like, they had been waiting for, like, years for that maiden to pass away so it could be winners.
You wouldn't know anything about friends.
I hope if she does die, Cinder, it'd be cool to see it be. I do agree she is gonna die. Just when is the question. But
She has to die.
I would love to see it by Jean's hand. I'd love it.
It can't be Salem. I don't think that'd be the best play.
No, I don't think it'd be Salem.
I think that'd be just kind of like, oh, okay.
I would love to see Jean kill her. That would be great. Because she killed Pyrrha, and then she just forced him into a situation where he had to kill Penny.
Yep.
And so now it's like that's even more emotions built up.
She's back.
Dude, what a group. Cinder's really strong.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's strong.
Good device. See, so that would be Penny's flaw. She's caring about her friends, and that's why. That's a pretty. It's not a cliche, but it's a common and villain theory, I guess. Villain theory 101. You know,
it's not even just anime. This is in movies, shows.
Yeah, like if you make people care about their friends, that's when they're most vulnerable.
Yeah.
So that's why she got hit. And she's absorbing the power, but I guess it doesn't go all the way through.
I want them to explain that exactly, because she's done that multiple times and it never seems to work. Like, is she actually absorbing the power, or is she just?
I don't think it'd be realistic for her to be absorbing the power.
Maybe she's just absorbing the life out of them, maybe, and that's just the color of the aura. Maybe that's what it is. I could be wrong, but I mean, you think about it, right? When she did it to Raven, it was red, correct? I think it was like red, and her.
And both times it's been green with Penny. Yeah.
Penny, so it could just be their aura color that she's sucking the aura out of them. I don't know, man.
I feel like that would probably be more accurate. Because I thought she was like absorbing the maiden powers, but
she's done it multiple times, every time, and it's
it doesn't appear that she's gone.
Yeah,
she might have been getting stronger.
Yeah, but she I think what it is just sucking the life out of the aura out of them to make them more vulnerable to kill them. So that's what I'm assuming. I could be wrong.
And she also did that to Vernal.
But she didn't get anything out of Vernal. Obviously, she just died. Remember, because she hit her in the stomach, and then Vernal literally just died pretty much.
She probably didn't have her aura up. Yeah. So if you have your aura up, it'll protect you.
Yeah.
But so she probably, like, Penny probably had her aura up. Yeah. And that's why it was like, it still hit that, but it was absorbing the aura.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe out of her.
I have no idea.
The mechanics seem a little shaky, but this part, dude.
My semblance.
No.
Oof.
This part, dude.
You gotta take her life, big dog.
She can't get the staff.
I'm sorry, Weiss gets the hands. She gets clapped in any situation.
It's impressive that she lasted as long as she did.
I was surprised that they had this conversation and she wasn't just like dead. Like
And the power.
She can't get the staff and the power, so they're gonna lose the staff. She doesn't want to give the power because their killer is often the one.
The staffs are not useless, but they're essentially useless to Salem if she doesn't have all four. So it's like we can lose.
I mean, they have their own unique abilities, but she doesn't want what each one does. She wants what each of them do as a unit.
Yes, that's why it was smart for Penny to say.
So she doesn't care about the relic of knowledge. The question's being gone because she only needs.
Which makes me curious on why did Cinder lie about it then?
Because she's a villain.
Yeah, but why did she lie about using the question? Why couldn't she have just said, "Hey, I used the question to figure out where the team was so we can get the relic, the other relic"?
It wasn't me.
Yeah,
like that's a common tactic, bro. Like, it wasn't me. It was those guys, and they all died, so they can't tell you otherwise.
I don't like. I would like to see Cinder die by someone else's hands, but she just all this lying. I think is gonna come back to her against with Salem, and I can see Salem ending her, but I don't want.
But I don't think it'll be.
I would much rather see one of the teammates. Like I said, I would like to see him do it.
But there is.
But the power scaling level between him and Salem or Cinder.
But Penny big brains this, bro.
I don't know where the others are, but Weiss will give us time.
Weiss will not give you time. You just said Weiss would give you time.
There's one thing
Because I almost thought she did it. Like, I thought she stabbed herself, but no, he's holding the sword and everything. He definitely is the one that does it.
Yeah, when you said earlier that it was going to be much more gruesome,
Yeah.
I was expecting him to like show it, not just like tears and blood dripping. I'm like, oh, okay.
But that's almost. But I kind of like the way they did it because it makes it more like emotional driven instead of being like more of just trying to like make a pop factor.
Yeah, but imagine if you saw Jean's face.
That's true though.
Like you saw, like you didn't even have to see him.
Okay, never mind. That'd be
like,
worse.
Like
that would have been worse.
Like you don't even have to show the sword impacting.
Yeah.
And you don't have to show the blood and the tear dripping. But if you just showed his face,
his emotions,
like
it.
Just tears and just like rage that he has to go and boom, and you showed that face, bro,
yeah, that would have
broke me. I would have died. So Cinder's upset because she hears
the crime, but she doesn't have the power.
Yeah. It's like, what? Penny with the big brain, bro. Still playing for the good guys, even though she's dying.
Yeah.
And this part, dude, this part. So we get a cool little interaction.
Yeah.
So she probably had this with Freya.
Yeah.
Right? And can we assume that this happens every time?
Maybe. Did the fall maiden like, hey, what's up?
Like, did Amber talk to Cinder? Was she in the middle of talking to Pyrrha?
She might have been. And I bet you if they did talk, all Amber told her was like, you're going to get what you deserve probably, or something like that when she gave it to her. Which
would piss Cinder off.
Yeah, like, you're going to get what you deserve. You have this power for now, but you're not going to have it forever. And
like, hey, I hope you enjoy the target. It's like,
she probably said something along those lines. Because she knows that Cinder attacked her before that. That's how she had that scar and everything else like that.
Yeah.
That's why Amber was hurt in the first place, because she fought Cinder in the group. So
I'm saying, does this happen every time, though? That's what I'm curious about.
It might.
Because we didn't see this with Freya and Penny.
But it's like, it's weird, though, because, like, does it stop time? Because, like, I mean, obviously... it's kind
of like your life flashing before your eyes. Kind of. I can see that, but obviously there's something. But this is magic. You do have to remember this is magic.
True.
This is Ozma's magic that he created as the wizard to pass it on from one person to another. You're literally passing the torch.
Yeah.
Right. So this is this may even happen similar to if this happens to well, no, we kind of saw what happened with Oscar, but but yeah, so this is probably what it's like every single time. I can imagine. I would like to think that this happens.
Dude, what if Cinder dies and then her power goes to like Ruby, and then like she had a fall, like before this happened, Cinder had a falling out with like Salem, and like she gives the power to Ruby out because she has to, obviously, and then she goes, please defeat her for me, and then Ruby's like, I got you. Like they have like a moment of like condolences, I guess, or like, you know, like
it won't be for you. It's like because Cinder still needs to be kind of put down.
Yeah. That's exactly how she would put it too.
How happy she is though, because she was still her friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Patience.
You made it.
Where?
Wow.
What is this?
Rough.
I thought of you, and here we are.
Oh, dude, Pietro's gonna be so heartbroken.
It seemed fitting that it should be
true.
It was your power, after all.
But oh my gosh, bro.
You were always the real maiden at heart. I was just a machine, just following orders.
You were my friend.
Thank you for trusting me with this. When you're gone,
I won't be gone. I'll be part of you.
Good.
And that's what she said to Penny when Freya died.
Yeah.
Says, no, she's a part of you now.
Yep.
So now it's a good callback because now she's saying, no, I'll be a part of you now.
Yep.
I'm glad.
Which is really cool because now you have like this cool, you know, machine wanting to be human, and you have a human wanting to be a machine, or practically trying to be a machine.
Yeah.
And now, like, they're like, cool little DNA sort of scramble going on here.
Yeah. Somber music.
But we do get the confirmation of like what would happen. Well, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be the same as what they were trying to do with Pyrrha. Never mind, because they were trying to take her aura and put it in her.
Yeah.
That's different than this. Okay, so never mind. That scratch what I was about to say.
So, the destiny I chose for you has arrived.
So that's interesting because it's practically grooming right there.
Yeah.
Right. The destiny I chose for you. Right. He's like, that's what Winter said was chosen, but now she's choosing it for herself.
Yeah.
So
I don't think everyone's dead. I think he gets out somehow.
I could definitely see it. I mean, no body, no death. So.
Yeah, and I think that. No, I think with Watts, he's dead. I think that was like a for sure thing.
That's cool.
Ironwood had the face of us when we saw that bomb go off, or the whale go off. He hit the. Oh. He was like, dude, I caught this dub. This is easy. Wait, what? This is not easy. You're not free.
They had a self-res?
She's not free. I'm dog water. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
I thought I knocked them all. What happened?
On me. Wait a sec. I turn my back on everyone. I don't have anyone.
Wait, I already knocked all three of them. Where did the last one go? What?
Oh no.
And she used.
That looks like a direct impact though, and he has no aura. So there's.
Bro, she used ice as a mirror.
Yeah.
Shot it back.
Yeah. So I think to your thing that you're saying, the summoning thing, I don't think she was necessarily summoning, she was just forming ice versions of those animals.
But you saw her glyph.
Oh, okay, never mind. You did see the glyph. You're right. Huh. Maybe a little contradiction there?
Because earlier her someone's broke.
It was right before the fact.
Yeah, I think
it was literally right before Penny started talking to her.
I think it was back here.
Oh, was it? Because I thought it was right before Penny started talking to her.
Yeah, but that was back here.
Was it?
So
it was right
here.
I have only done what's best for Remnant, and no one is grateful.
Maybe it's a little farther down the line.
No, see, I think it's right before what we just watched. It's in the slow-mo of it, when it shows the slow-mo of her and Ironwood fighting. Right before that. No, go back before Penny even went to her, because it shows her.
There was nothing there.
It what?
It went straight from Penny to the Flash. It might break here for all I no, because she one-shot him.
No, go back. We missed something. There's something. I'm pretty sure it shows it right before this. There's a scene, I know for a fact, somewhere in here.
I swear I saw her aura break.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here we see it. I just don't know. Right here.
Oh.
It is right before, okay. It's in the middle of the fight, remember it's cutting back and forth, the scenes? Yeah, right here.
Yeah, because this point I was like, she could think of Winter.
Yeah. Now it only makes sense why I was showing them both. Yeah, right here. Oof! Yeah, that was what it was. Yep.
Yeah, so her aura broke.
So she technically shouldn't have her semblance. So is that like flawed writing, guys? Oh, nah.
We don't talk about that.
No, we love you guys.
So then she just goes ham and just one-shot. Or I guess he one-shots himself.
Maybe the first time you become a maiden, it's an immediate recharge. I don't know. We don't know how maiden powers work. I mean, maybe if you're just completely broken and it comes to, I mean, think about it. There could be, like you said, there's the civilians, right, who don't have, I mean, they have aura, right, but they just don't have trained aura, like, or like the.
Yeah, everyone has aura. You just have to train it so you can actually coat yourself.
Yeah.
So you can control it. You can't. Most people can't control it. They have it, like it's there. It's like chi.
Okay, so I was going to compare it to maybe like say a maiden like knew like a nobody, but they thought of the nobody when they died. So then the guy or the woman who was in a shop making food as a living, all of a sudden.
I mean, they would have to think specifically of that person.
That's what I'm saying. Like that could be like, let's say that was their kid, or not their kid, or yeah, maybe their kid or something. I don't know. And then like daughter's, you know, doing her thing in her job, and next thing you know, she goes to make a sandwich and it turns into ice. She's like, all right, I don't know.
Well, we saw when it was Cinder who got it, is shot and it hit her, and like fire powers were kind of going.
Yeah,
right?
So maybe it's like a recharge. It's like a charge of almost.
And when it happened to Penny, her eyes just practically immediately just lit up.
Yeah.
And
so...
when it was Winter, her eyes immediately lit up. I mean, it's probably like the body just like, you have power and you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing with it, so you gotta control it. You
so
know?
maybe it's like a recharge. That's what I'm assuming. Dude, I love how Winter didn't even hesitate.
She's a military person.
I'm saying she literally knocked out Ironwood and came immediately for Cinder.
Did she immediately go to? I think she was just progressing forward, and she just happened to see.
Yeah, okay, maybe that's what it was. But yeah.
So, and then she was like, "Oh, it's her again." Poof.
Yeah.
Because what's actually really interesting about this is when she went to confront, when Cinder went to confront Freya to get the power, both Penny and Winter were there.
Yeah.
So now you have Penny and Winter here.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
So. But she has fantastic control over it already.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know exactly how fast this is supposed to be. But, like, if she's this fast, like, in a matter of seconds.
I love moments like that.
Like I don't know, how strong is she going to be? Or is this just like, hey, let's just skip the evolution and just go straight to the finale?
Yeah.
Like, it's like...
I love scenes like that. Where, like, you just see the dudes charging up and then they just immediately charge each other at full speed like that.
See, that's her semblance.
Yeah, that's her semblance. Yeah, you're right. So she's actually her semblance to that.
So at some way, she might have recharged enough mana to summon a flock of baby Nevermore again. Did that do anything?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
was that a Avatar reference right there? With the fives. You seen Avatar: Last Airbender?
I've seen parts of it. I haven't really watched.
You've seen the final fight
between him and what's his name?
Him and the fire and the Phoenix King.
Yeah, Phoenix King.
Where he goes and he shoots fires out of his fist, fire out of his feet, and he looks up and it's like a star of fire.
Oh yes, okay, I've seen that scene. Yeah, it might have been. Oh, it is a star of fire. Oh, look at that. It could be.
And she's breathing fire.
Yeah,
right.
It could be a little shout out to Airbender.
Because John, is his aura broke yet? Or is it about to break? I think it's about to break.
About to break, yeah. Yeah, because he gets hit by like a fireball, and remember he blocks the fireball with the shield, but it still hits him hard enough to where it broke his aura. I think.
And Weiss, her aura already broke. So yeah.
Yeah, right here. Oh, it didn't break his aura. Something happened. Oh,
it was her semblance.
Yeah. They're right there. And Weiss falls off.
Oof. And as far as she knows, Weiss is dead.
She's pissed. Look at her. Oh my god.
And I wonder if at any point she's gonna think about Jacques. You know? I mean, because Ironwood got out.
Yeah.
But Jacques wasn't with him. So did she put two and two together? Like, oh, maybe he's still there, or maybe he killed him, or
they could. They might put two and two together. I'm sure it's gonna get brought up.
She's gonna use her military mindset. Oh my gosh. Salem.
She shook a whole dog.
Every time.
She shook a whole nother dimension, bro. Like she shook a whole nother dimension, bro.
Bro, every time Salem is on the screen.
Now.
You are going to pay for everything you've done.
Oh, that's dun, 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 dun.
The boosters. Hey, he would have made it too if the door didn't disappear.
What is this other world, dude? I'm so confused by this. Oh my gosh, okay. So, Grim Invasion, so these things.
Yeah.
So, apparently with these, not only are they little, but they can merge. And they make a big Grim.
Oh,
so,
that's
big
cool.
Daddy Grim.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So, yeah, these are the fan one. There was kind of like a confusion because in one of the scenes it was like zooming through, like it went from like Atlas and was like going through the like the army,
yeah,
and then it went to like through the Grim and you saw these things and everyone was like, yeah, it's them, and then like immediately after, like Oscar blew up the whale. So they were like, oh, well, I guess the award-winning ones were gone, you know?
Yeah.
So, but now these things are here too. So I'm glad they brought them back. So
that's cool.
Because I thought that they were just kind of gone.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I want to listen very carefully to what she said here. So she can sense the relics, right? Because they attract Grim. So she's part Grim, so she knows where they're at.
Yeah.
She also knows where Cinder is. She knows that they're together.
I failed you again, Master. They used the staff to save thousands. Before our allies fell, Neapolitan killed RWBY. And before RWBY and her teammates fell, they used the lamp's final question.
Such a contradicting.
I mean, it's a lie. So it makes sense.
Lie.
Well, as she was falling, they used the last question.
I think Salem knows she's lying. I think I'll be honest. I think you even said it too. I think anytime she lies, Salem knows it, but Salem doesn't care because just like in a sense, Cinder's using her, Salem's using her also.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, she got the relic, so she's like, you lied to me, but I could care less.
Like I have no use for Haven anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't care that you failed there.
Yeah.
I don't care that you failed in Atlas because right now you're giving me both relics.
Yeah.
And this place is falling.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, I guess, my guy.
It's like it doesn't matter.
I couldn't even stop the maiden from escaping without putting the relics in jeopardy.
The maiden doesn't. She didn't care about the maiden. She don't give two craps about the maiden.
Yeah, look, she gives. She's like, I know you're lying, but I care less. That's that.
She
face.
does not care about the maiden power. She only wants the relics. The only two that matter is Cinder, being the Fall Maiden, the only one who can access the Beacon relic.
Yeah.
And the Summer Maiden, who we have no idea who it is the only one that who can find.
Because of Cinder's emotions, if it wasn't for Beacon's fall and them not getting the relic, Salem probably would have already got rid of her. Like
the only problem is that she has to recruit someone new. And
that's true.
Neo was not really ever part of the team.
But because of Cinder's emotions, she'd probably be like, yeah, I don't even want you with you anymore, bro. Later.
It's literally just because she's made.
Yeah.
If the second that Cinder gets the relic,
it's over. She doesn't care about it anymore.
It's the same thing like the White Fang. Like she used the White Fang until they were no longer useful. Like it was exactly. Like, okay, they can fight amongst themselves. I don't care. I got my use out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So look at this. She frowns. She's like, I know.
I'm sorry.
In pursuit of a new world, no cost is too great.
In pursuit of a new world, no cost is too great.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't matter how many times you fail.
It's almost like going back.
Because it doesn't matter. Because this is her objective.
It's like Ironwood's logic. I don't care who gets in front of me or what we lose as long as the objective is complete. I mean, kind of like the same mindset. No loss.
She's
no
literally
cost.
50% complete.
Yeah, 50% there, brah.
She's like, it doesn't matter you failed in Haven because I have the Haven relic. It doesn't matter you failed in Atlas because I have the Atlas relic. It does not matter, right?
Yeah.
I just need the
Yeah, I don't care how you do it. I just need it.
you could fail 1,000 times. If I get the relic, you're fine. Like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
okay, hold on. I need to see the scene. That's a good little instrumental.
In pursuit of a new world, no cost is too great.
I just ordered a Salem shirt too.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Our work here is done.
Ironwood's ballsy too, yo. If I was Ironwood, bro, I would have been acting like I was dead immediately. Like, as soon as I saw something, I'm like,
She knows. There's no.
yeah, obviously. But I'm just saying, if I was him, that's what I'd be doing.
I assume you rid the world of their creation. What did you create in its stead?
So she's familiar with
Not wrong.
the staff's rules.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
She's from okay. So what does that mean, right?
I don't know.
I mean, she could have had. There was no code needed.
Yeah.
So I mean, she could have had the.
I mean, or maybe she just the staff is just self-explanatory. It's the staff of creation. And she's like, yo, what did you create?
I mean, she is really smart.
Yeah.
But
like,
she doesn't know the rules.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Well, I mean, that's.
Maybe Watts told her. Watts probably.
Maybe
told her.
Watts might be told. Yeah.
Duh. Obviously, Watts probably told her.
Or maybe that was like a double question, like what did you create? And in the same way, she's hoping she gets the answer of how you use the create staff of creation.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. But I think Watts told her.
Yeah.
Like I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like.
Makes sense to me. I can't believe she killed Watts, dude.
Oh my god.
Salem Cinder is bad, bro. I mean,
dude, okay. Cinder became evil, bro.
And that's checkmate.
Take your shot, bro.
might as well. Unless you're a really, 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 really good swimmer.
So it didn't break here, right?
Yeah.
We know Watts is in this lower part.
Yeah.
And we know, actually, they're all in the lower part.
Yeah.
So, but it didn't break.
No, it kind of just went stagnant.
Look at that, dude. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that is so cool right there. Just look at these two just flying away, bro.
Meow.
What's the red button for?
He's saying,
Wait, what did he say? Hold on, what did he say? What did he say?
RWBY. RWBY.
He said RWBY, yay. And then he saw the water. Does he know about the portals?
I don't know. I don't think that any of them do. Yeah, they were in the air, I think, before it even happened. Unless I'm tripping. I could be tripping.
So Atlas gets covered, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Atlas makes a flat whatever you call it. So they're buried.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, they're buried in there. So technically Watts
and
Ironwood are not confirmed dead.
It's like
they're most likely dead.
Dead, but there's a chance.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna. They're most likely dead.
I would say I think Ironwood or not Ironwood. Ironwood I think would be the only one out of the two that could have made it out because I think I believe the vault was still open.
No,
the vault wasn't open. It looked like the vault was open behind him still. Go to the scene with him in Winter.
The vault might be open.
That's what I'm saying. He can walk into the vault if the vault's open. The portal's a portal.
Portal there.
Portal's open. Ah, okay.
It shows nothing.
Dang, I thought the vault was open. I was about to say.
No, these pretty much dead here.
Yeah.
Like I went back to the same scene, dude. Crazy.
Yeah.
How did the water come over here? Like,
If something caused the temperature to change and ice is melting now, all the ice is melting, snow and stuff is melting.
oh, they're in the north.
I don't know.
Like, the only thing that happened was Atlas hit, which I mean, I guess could have maybe cracked away to the ocean. I don't know. I'm not gonna think too far into it.
Yeah.
I don't think it necessarily matters. But it floods, it gets covered, and we get a dope song, which we're not going to listen to because we're going to listen to it in the soundtrack reaction whenever that drops. Even though I may actually listen to this on my own, I don't know. I'll try not to though. I'm gonna watch this more. So it's pretty simple. We hear the water they fall in.
Yeah. And the ocean, look at ocean waves, yeah. Dude, maybe this is where.
What is that? Is that anything? Is that just a random shell?
Yeah, I think it's a random shell.
I think it's just planted in there, bro. So this is obviously here to show us where they are, or that they are here.
Oh, this is where one of the gods is. Like, what if this is where?
What if this is the god of destruction's realm? He's like, why are you in my house?
Yeah, because why would it? Because if you go into the god of creation, he from what we have seen of him, he seems like more welcoming. He'd be like, oh, who are you? Why are y'all here? I mean, I've probably doesn't.
Well, also the god of destruction, the only person to ever go up to him was Salem.
Yeah.
No one ever walked up to him and asked him anything. I mean, he's not. Just because he's the god of destruction doesn't make him evil.
Yeah.
Right. That's a common misconception.
Yeah.
I mean, creation and destruction, you have to progress. You have to create and destroy.
Yeah.
So
I could see this being one of their, like,
it could be both of them. They both flew away together.
Yeah, it could be both of them, and that's why he said don't fall in, because I guess you're not supposed to interact with the god or the gods, and this might be.
I mean, it was the powers that the gods gave them.
Hold on, yo, this could be where they're at, dude, and that's why it's the tree of life.
This is a 3D dimension. Like I said, it was a three-dimensional plane.
Yeah,
which they were. They can't create it unless this is where Ozma was talking to the god of light, right? When he was being created, and he was like, "Well, this is what it is."
Yeah,
it's this dimensional kind of thing, and this may be like where the relic of knowledge, where Jen takes them in like a little planter kind of area. It's like, hey, let me show you, because it's kind of voidy, kind of like where they were talking to the god of light.
Dude. What if that's what this is, bro?
I mean, for all I know.
I mean, I see a tree of life, because that's how I look at it. The tree of life.
The Genesis tree, or the tree of life, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's called the Genesis tree.
Yeah.
The tree that gives life to the world.
Yeah.
Is usually something kind of grand like this. Yeah. Right. It's very spectacular to look at, and it's got like what are those northern lights?
I think that's what they're called, the Northern Lights. But I think there's a sign. That's what most people refer to them as. But I think there's a scientific name.
Or like chroma or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like a scientific name. So, oh man,
dude, that's because like these are like full size trees right here. That's what it looks like anyway.
Yeah.
I guess it could technically just be stubble, and that could just be a big tree. But that I can't see this not being like the tree of life.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's why I'm putting together. Maybe it has something to do with the gods.
Nature sounds. It could just be where they chill, you know? I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that's not what sand looks like. Because they've already animated sand.
Yeah.
So you just have water and these giant shells.
Yeah, I thought I was pointing out too. They're super giant shells. Like, look how big that one is. Like over there too. It's giant. Like, what the heck? And then I could see that, dude. Them like bumping into both the gods, And then I'm being like, yo, so how's it down there on wherever? And they're in Remnant. They're like, yeah.
Is this a...
And then the god.
I always say the two most dangerous things to do in a show is to have like is time travel and interdimensional work.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So you have to do it correct, right?
Yeah.
Time travel, very hard to do. Most of the time people screw it up. I think Red versus Blue is probably one of the best ones I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right. And then the second one is where you have like different like planes of existence. Right. It's very dangerous, right? Because it's usually like if we just went to the realm of the gods, and we just see all the gods and goddesses walking around. The two we had were like Jimmy and Bob, their brothers sitting over here, and they're delinquents for all we know of the group. And they're just like, then we have to work through that, and it's like, oh my gosh, that scale just went too massive. I hope we never see.
But what I was saying was I could
gods.
see them like bringing up like how everything's going, and then the god of destruction being like, well, it sounds like they're not going anywhere. Let's just go in it now. And then the god of creation be like, no, we made a thing where they have to have all 4 relics, and then we will appear and I guess do what we have to do. So, but I can see the god of destruction being like, let's just go in them. They're not even look at them. Look at them broken apart. They're not even doing whatever this, that, and third. We'll just go in it now, and the creation like, chill out, bro. We told them.
Now, does this interdimensional travel change you at all? Right.
Yeah, and that we don't know.
So I'm looking at Crescent Rose, and it looks exactly the same.
Maybe what if they can't age? I mean, I thought they're gonna be there for long. I don't think, but like, what if they couldn't age?
I mean, technically, time stops whenever you use the god's powers or the relics. So this could literally, we could spend an entire season here, and only a couple seconds go by.
Yeah, like they go back to reality, and then
for all we know, like the god's powers all stop time.
Mm-hmm.
So they could, if they're in their realm, they could literally just be here forever. Or maybe it's going so slow that it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man. I mean, it's definitely a head scratcher because I'm just trying to think of what this place is.
It's definitely not as glorious as I thought it would be, but that is because most of these were done at home, right?
Yeah.
So because of COVID restrictions, there's not a lot of stuff they could do.
Yeah.
So there's obviously limitations, such as epic fighting scenes, they couldn't do it. And this was very dark. It was very dark, right?
Oh, yeah, it was.
I mean, who all did we lose? We lost Penny.
Shock, who we don't care about.
I mean, this episode.
Oh, this episode. Penny.
And then a bunch of unconfirmed kills.
That was pretty much it, right?
Like, was there...
Oh, we lost... There's someone else died. Who died? I'm pretty sure someone else died. Oh, Watts, that we think. And then
I'm pretty sure it's befitting if Watts dies here.
Yeah.
Because he was an Atlas. His entire allegiance with... whatever you call it, with Salem was to bring Ironwood down.
And I was going to say, Watts seemed like he was dead. I mean, he was literally burning in a room, and he couldn't get out the room. Like, it was over for him.
Yeah, he doesn't have a semblance or anything. I mean, he technically could unlock his semblance here.
Yeah.
If he...
But I think that the only person that, like I said, even if they could have, and I don't think they could have, was Ironwood, necessarily, because, I mean, they flew out. I mean, maybe he knows... I mean, he was the leader of Atlas, so he probably knows.
I mean, there's still that hole in the bottom of Atlas.
Yeah, so like, there's a way he maybe could have got out before, or maybe he's in the water trying to. I don't know.
I mean, he could have easily jumped, like rolled off.
Yeah.
Right, because he knows Oscar got out somehow.
Yeah.
Right, so, because he was fighting him, so he's like, "Oh, I shot this kid. Like, he's still alive."
Yeah.
And I don't know how, so he might just roll down there for all we know.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a chance that he's alive, but I think confirmed deaths for sure are Penny and Watts.
Yeah, and I would agree. I would go out and be like, yeah, Ironwood's dead.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But I could also see him coming back.
That's why I said I would say like guaranteed.
No body, no death. That's what that's my rule. So,
but I think it's definitely Watts and Ironwood, or not Watts and Ironwood. Watts and Penny. Obviously, she got stabbed.
So very very sad to see Penny go.
Yeah.
But
Especially
the moment she became a real girl, I was instantly just like, her story's done.
Yeah, which
Like,
makes sense.
And it's like,
And we haven't seen Pietro in a while, so I mean, it's gonna be rough telling him that, you know. Well, it's only been 2 days, but
it's gonna be Jean that tells him.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Has
Jean.
to be.
Yeah.
Or it could be Winter. It could be Winter.
Yeah.
Because she could show the maiden powers.
Did she have them when she was with Pietro the last time? I don't remember.
Who? Penny? Yeah.
Yeah.
They fought on Amity Tower.
Yeah, and she had the powers. Yeah, so she can show up and show that there's.
I mean, she's practically. I mean, she looks almost like a deity.
Yeah.
Just kind of flying around.
Yeah,
Just like,
and she's gonna see
which everyone knows it's not a deity.
He's gonna see that and be like, "Did y'all defeat Cinder?" And they're like, oh, "How is she?" Yeah.
Well, where's Penny? Yeah.
Well, you see her have the powers. Yeah.
Where's Team RWBY? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Where's Jean? Yeah. Well, I guess Jean couldn't tell him.
Yeah, Jean's in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna be because now we have a party split, but it's like interdimensional. So definitely interesting.
But everyone in the, I'll just call it the real world for now because we don't know what this is. The real world. They all think they're dead. I mean, everyone thinks they're dead. Because I mean.
Yeah, I would say thinks they're dead.
Because Crow couldn't get a hold of him, and then the city flooded, so now he thinks Yang and RWBY are dead. I guess that along the whole team. And then Winter watched them all fall. Well, Weiss everyone in that room saw everyone fall off, and then Winter watched Weiss fall off. So it's like, you know, they think they're all dead. So it's like,
yeah.
And she watched Jean. Well, she didn't watch Jean. She was through the portal before he fell, but he fell. So now they think he's probably dead. So it's like, yeah, they all. I'm assuming
she went through the portal and Jean didn't.
And then it was
jump.
Yeah.
It was like, what if it like closed like on her arm? It's like. she's cut in half, and then the maiden powers just instantly go to Cinder. Oh my gosh, dude! What a twist that would have been. You want to talk about gruesome, bro? I'm sorry.
She like goes through, and only her head's through the thing still, and it cuts her head off, and you're just like John catches it while he dies. Oh!
It's almost on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, what if her head was like through the portal and it closed, and it cut her head off, and then as he dove, like it landed in his hands. So now,
the head would have been on the other side of the portal. No, it would have been her body.
No, but I'm saying her head was like, because she looked out like this when she jumped through. She kind of like had her head.
Oh, when she went backwards. Oh yeah, okay.
She went backwards. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So her body would have went into.
Oh yeah. I got you.
And he like dove, and like he called her head. He's like, oh, it was like. Oh, it's so bad. Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay. So, yeah, I mean that's. I have no idea. I do want to make a not necessarily a prediction, but something I would like to see. And that would be I think everyone's been requesting this for a long time. It's Team Stark, right? If they gave us several episodes about Team Stark in the past, right? Because they're eventually
you've brought this up like a long time ago to me.
Because they're going to have to bring up Summer Rose.
Yeah.
Right? And there's two ways they can do Summer Rose, right? They can either have her be a current monster they're going to have to defeat, which will be very powerful.
Yeah.
Which you and I have discussed that, maybe she could be Kevin.
Yeah.
Which, if you look at Kevin the Dragon, he has the same mouth as the Hound, and he also listened to Cinder. It's a possibility, or at least that could be a transformation of some sort.
Yeah. And we noticed that the skin of that Grim was the same. The dripping,
it had like an oozy kind of thing, kind of like the Hound did. Yeah. So it could be, maybe it was just early development.
I mean, it's a really big Grim too, so it's like this little tiny woman inside of a big Grim. But
it was also a long time ago.
Yeah.
This could have been the Hound could have been a brand new.
For all we know,
monster.
That Summer could have been the strongest Silvereyed in that time frame, so she was able to withstand being.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. So,
and then the other one, so that would be a current one in which if they did a Team Stark flashback, they could have Team Stark be the have kind of like a reunion almost, and then they can come back and they can kill Summer, right? Because I kind of hope that RWBY and Yang are not strong enough to do it, right? And I hope that the reunion of Team Stark would be, I think that'd be substantially awesome.
Yeah.
The other way would be that Summer's already gone and she actually is dead.
Yeah.
And the flashback not only shows the flashback, but it also shows the battle between Team Stark and Summer Rose as the Grimm. That would show, that would pretty much show them doing that in the past.
Yeah,
Just killing some of the past.
Yeah.
Which would also explain why their team got ripped apart.
Yeah.
So
that could be.
That's something I kind of.
Because what were the words you said? I remember you showed me the clip. Was it Crow? Oh no, who said that?
Crow in Volume 4 near the finale when they were about to split ways, going up the mountain or to Yuri. Crow was poisoned, and he was like, "Ty, she's not coming back." Something like that.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. But I know didn't someone else say that they've seen worse from what Salem's created? Or you?
That was also Crow. Crow
yes.
talking to Ironwood in Volume 3. Yeah. He said, you think she's scared of your little ships, right? Yeah. I've been out there and I've seen the things she's created, and I'll tell you, they are fear.
That was the one that kind of like maybe that.
So, what could scare Crow? Like, he's like a super hardcore huntsman, and their team was supposed to be like one of the best huntsman teams in all the Beacon.
I believe it. I mean, if you watch every person he's fought, and he's pretty much outskilled except for.
He kills Grimm like they're nothing.
Yeah, like literally dirt water. Like, get on my face. Like
what could scare him?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I mean, that's rough because I forgot that was such a well stated statement too. Like, I've seen things she's created, and those are fear, or that's fear.
Those are fear.
Like,
it's like, oh boy.
That means that's.
And it was after, it was enough to leave an impact, and it had, Crow being one of the best huntsmen we know.
Yeah.
He wasn't even scared of Tyrion.
Yeah.
Like, Tyrion's a savage. And he was like, okay.
And he kills huntsmen like they're dirt water. He's like,
yeah. Like, he wasn't even scared of him. So I'm like, what has he seen that's been fearful?
Yeah.
Right? He didn't even freak out about the dragon.
He didn't even freak out.
So that might not even be Summer.
Yeah.
Or the Kevin. He didn't freak out about Kevin. He didn't even freak out about the Leviathan.
Yeah. So he's
seen something scarier than everything we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Right? I don't quite currently remember his reaction to the whale, but
yeah.
I think he might have been inside. He was inside the entire time the whale was there.
Yeah, he was.
He never even saw the whale.
He didn't get to see that awesome explosion, man.
He never saw the whale.
He never saw it. He was in prison.
Well, he might see like the carcass now.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Well, I think it was gone by the time Atlas fell.
Maybe. Yeah, it had to.
It was there in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, because Salem was like regenerating like right inside.
And then it was gone. Yeah. So you might have seen like the carcass, like the base carcass of it. So, but okay, that's the end of RWBY Volume 8.
We gotta wait.
So you're where I was last year. I caught up and I was like, yeah, and I was like, no.
I'm gonna go load up on Taco Bell and hibernate for 8 months.
Dude, I'm ready to just. Oh my gosh, Penny dying. Okay, it's a little rough, a little hard for me.
Yeah, it's a little rough, but like I almost like you said, it had to be either her or Cinder, so I kind of had like predetermined in my head what it was.
Yeah.
What kind of was like you said, the emotional part was the fact that Jean had to do the putting her down. Like,
so I will say my biggest problem with this episode, right, is in the absolute beginning. Right, this is my biggest problem with this.
I agree with this. It stinks because there's like so many shows nowadays that do this, and I feel like it ruins what's about to happen. It's just like. I don't know how to explain it, but
it's a show. Like, the shock factor is supposed to be there. Like, you're creating this like energy of like like when Pyrrha died.
Yeah.
Bro, there was no warning on that. There's a reason why that is the most watched scene in all of RWBY.
Yeah, there's no warning about it.
Because it was so, like, if they put this when Penny got chopped up or at any of the end of volume, I mean, they sent out a little thing, like a little newsletter, and that's fine. Like, if they wanted to send out a little newsletter, be like, yo, it's about to like take a little darker turn, you know? That's fine, right? Because they were known to have been like very child friendly. Right? So going from like child friendly to not so child friendly, yes, you have to make that. Right? But if you're just making a show, like at this point they've already established that they're not child friendly. Right? They've had a couple of small language words and all that other stuff. But having this here, content warning, maybe distressing for some viewers, that's the point of these scenes. The point of these scenes is supposed to distress them. So putting that in there,
I agree,
removes the shock, because I knew people were going.
I don't know. Is there rules on this now, guys? Because like I know back in the day, I feel like, because I was watching some older shows and they didn't do this, but now if you watch like newer seasons of like even The Walking Dead, they warn you before the episode even starts, like, oh, there might be a gruesome death.
Now, if this was every episode, that's fine.
Yes,
but since this is the only time they did it,
it's specifically that's how you do in a Walking Dead too. It's like you just ruined. Now I know someone dies. Like, and usually it's someone important when they do that. It's like, because sometimes there's like off people.
Like, they didn't say anything about all those people just getting blown off the bridge.
Exactly. Like, and then like I said in The Walking Dead, there's just random guy walking, he gets eaten by a zombie. Oof. Oh, but then next episode we get warning, there is graphical death. Like, oh, thank you. Now I know so and so gets blown up in this.
So this is the only problem I have. Like,
and I agree.
The previous ones where it was like, hey, like there's flashing. Okay, that makes sense. There's people who can have a physical reaction. To this that can cause them to have seizures, and I'm sure that there are people that may not be able to handle this, but they shouldn't be at this point of the story at all. Like if they made it through season 3, which had a shock factor to it, you're doing this, you remove the shock factor. That's why season 3 is probably still the greatest season. Right? I don't think that 3 has been beaten. I thought it was going to be beaten, but I still think 3 might be the best. Still.
I think that if this had a bigger bang at the end, this would have been the best.
I think if COVID wasn't around, this would have slaughtered Volume 3.
But the bang, that grand finale is what did it. Because the grand finale in here was good, but it wasn't as impactful as I thought it was going to be.
It wasn't Volume 3. Right? Which is fine.
It's fine.
You can have a golden season. You don't need to have a golden season every time, and it's hard to beat a golden season.
I would even maybe argue that this might be the better season in between, but just because of the way 3 finished.
Oh, this is easy number 2. Easy number 2.
But I'm saying, like, even the middle parts, like if you could take out if you took a season into chunks, this might have like the best season. It's just the way it ended. I kind of wish it ended a little more more explosive, more like, you know what I mean? Like, but 3, but the way a 3 ended, it's hard to beat that. That is the ultimate pull-in factor. Like you brought it to me when I first started watching show 3. If you ain't looked after number 3, I don't know what to tell you. Because
I mean, it makes sense. Volume 3 was so absurdly crazy. Like if you like, I'm like, you have to watch up to 3 seasons at minimum. 3 seasons. Like, oh my gosh, like it's incredible.
But yeah, dude, that when the waiting process begins.
I mean, but we'll be doing other shows. So we will be doing plenty of other animes and whatnot. So other than that, we're going to head out. RWBY people, we love you. Right? Thank you for everything. You've helped us shape this channel, if you would. And we're glad you all came for the ride, and we'll obviously be here. Yo, calm down, computer. All right, my computer fan turned on. You'll see it. You can't. Okay. Anyway, so thank you for everything, right? And we'll obviously be here, next year, but
of course,
or I guess maybe this year.
Oh, that's technically this year, right?
The next season. We'll see you next season.
Yeah, there you go. Better.
But we'll obviously be reacting to the soundtrack when that comes out. And we'll be doing plenty of other things. So we're doing Red versus Blue. We've already done RWBY Chibi. We're doing Dr. Stone right now. And by the time that this actually, by the time we're starting Volume 9, we'll probably have a ton of other shows underneath our belt as well. So go ahead and check those out. It'll be huge to us. But all right, so like, comment, subscribe. Even if you don't have something particular to say, just say hi or something, and I'll say hi back. because the comments help with the algorithm. So check the links in the description for our Twitches, and if you want to further support us, and if you want to suggest shows and whatnot, you can check out the Patreon for how you can do that.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, thank you, and we will see you all in the next one.
Deuces.